Another golden apple, rails, a lot of detector rail. This is a good chest. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to BCR, or the Minecraft server that we are playing on. So this is episode 4, the first episode with a legit intro, so happy for that, very happy for that. So real intro means a real scripted episode, which means a real episode with a real end. I'm not just editing content that I have, we are actually planning out this whole episode today. So first we're going to start off by kind of going through what we've been doing in the last few videos. Since the audio in the last few videos hasn't been that great, I should have it all sorted out now. So we're going to go through that to start off, and then we'll go ahead and move on with what we want to get done in this video. So let's go. Alright, so first things first, right before this episode started, I went on a pretty big mining trip just because, well, that was a skeleton. Well, we went on a mining trip because we were down to only 4 diamonds. Everything else is pretty decent, but we were only down to 4 diamonds, so we needed to get that sorted. So we found 1 diamond in a chest. We got 16 diamond ore, so we're going to hit that with fortune and get as much as we can. Just over 2.5 stacks of iron, almost a stack of gold, just over 2.5 stacks of coal, good amount of redstone, good amount of lapis, and 3 emerald ore, plus 1 emerald that we also found in the chest. We also killed an enderman, got that, and we got some decent rails from chests and stuff, plus just some normal rails right there. So, overall, pretty good trip. Got some useful stuff, so that's very nice. We're gonna put all of this away. And let's hit some of this with fortune. So we'll start smelting this up, and then we will mine the all of our ores with some fortune and see what we can get. 25 diamonds, and we had 1, so 16 turned into 24. Not too bad. When I came in here to do the gold, I did realize that we are probably going to run out of room in here. Alright, so first things first, our starter base here, we have our little starter base hut house thing with our little pig pen over here. We have a decent little area here, and our little good chest, bed, access to the pigs. Right down here is everything else. Everything we might need down here. So we have the portal. We were going to put the lapis in here anyway, so it's good to go down here. We have our enchanting, and then our potions room. So, decent amount of potions. I still need to do a lot, and I mean a lot more brewing. Especially because of the shop, which we're going to talk about later in the episode, and we might actually start on the shop in today's episode. I'm not really sure. Depends on how much time we have, because I want to get one episode pretty much completely around building up this shop. So we may or may not get to that in this episode. But there's the rest of the gold. We'll throw the coal in there, and this chest is now full. Can't even put the golden apples in there, so that's pretty good. So that's the starter base. Around that we have this little water that was already here, kind of turned it into something, and added some paths to everything with some of these lamps. Our donkey, who's right back there, was over here with the pigs for a while, but we built him this little shed area thing. We built the donkey this little barn, and after getting some horses as well, they're also in here, but we have no more saddles. So while this one has horse armor, this one has nothing. Our donkey Corona is the only one with a saddle and a chest. So, and he is tied up with a lead. These two would be tied up over here. Just a little bit of decoration. We have some hay bales, we have some path blocks and stuff like that. So that's our little area there. Pretty basic. It's a very basic barn, and it's just kind of tucked into this hill area here. I didn't do a lot of terraforming to fit that in, so that was nice. And the path just branches off to both of those. The last thing that we've built on the BCR so far is if we come this way, we've put in this long path. Not long, but we've installed this path, and I've started putting acacia trees on the sides to kind of shade over, and we're going to do some hidden lighting in there. The last thing that we built was this bridge down here. So this bridge is, somebody went and opened trapdoors, but this bridge is the bridge that we built. You can see right up here, built by RockomaxGames. It's a decently simple bridge. I definitely just kind of had fun with building it. We got the trapdoors. It's all spruce. Trapdoors, slabs, lanterns, fences. We got some flower pots on here. More trapdoors. Alright, so welcome back to the server. We will go through why my inventory looks like this in a minute. This is actually a few days later than when I ran through everything with you guys. Sorry about my audio. It might not be great right now. Both of my 3D printers are running right now, so it's less than ideal, but at the same time... I'm gonna leave that there. Alright, so 4 stacks of quartz ore turns into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5 stacks of quartz. It's pretty good. So our starter base is really close, so that's really convenient for building a shop, but we need to actually start construction of said shop. So I think that the best thing to do is just gather up some blocks that we might want to build in, and kind of just head over there and start laying out a framework. I think that that's pretty good. Alright, so I went out gathering some materials. I grabbed some poppies and some dandelions, and now we have a bunch of orange dye, and I grabbed some sand. So we're going to make some orange glass. I think that the orange glass will go good with nether materials and stuff. There's some more sand right here that we already had, and right now we are just cooking up more nether bricks, because I used all of it in here, creating these stacks of nether bricks and some red nether bricks. So I'm going to be here for a while, and then we will start working on the shop. So originally, my original plan was, in today's episode, we need to at least start the shop, maybe finish it, and start stocking it. Finishing it and stocking it might be a next episode thing. But while I also want to go to the end, like I said, I'm not exactly ready to go to the end, and I know everyone else on the server is not ready to go to the end. So if we are doing that as a server, we're not going to do it now. So that'll be more of a later thing. While I do want to get an elytra, and I do want shulker boxes really, really badly, we're going to give everyone a chance to kind of get settled in and, you know, get ready to go to the end. You'll notice I said in the next clip we'll start building, and this is not building. That's because this is taking forever, and I'm getting really upset about it. So while we are going to work on the shop today, next episode, we're going to work on getting a super smelter set up, because I am tired of this. Well, this is a pretty sight. We got some emerald, some diamond, and this big stack of coal. I've already done the redstone, and I wasn't recording. Also, I now have cows, sheep, and chickens added to our little pen over there, which means that in the house, it is so loud with animal sounds. But we should be able to get a decent amount of stuff from this. I already have the iron cooking in some blast furnaces, and I have about a stack of gold that also needs to cook up. So I'm gonna get this mined up, and we have most of the materials for the build ready, as you can see here in my inventory. Most of the materials are ready. We're probably still going to need to get more, sadly, because this took a while to build up. Not that long. I wasn't like grinding for it or anything. Just doing homework, AFKing while it cooked away. So yeah, I mean it went pretty fast. So and a good amount of emeralds. We'll probably want to go trading soon, but man, 50 diamonds plus a stack. So we have a stack, over a stack of diamonds now, which is just great.
I was going to try using a different recording software, and after doing some tests and having them work and be really good, I decided to use it, but I didn't set it up right, and so what the next clip you're going to see is what it actually recorded.
I'm using a different software, which is much better, and as you can see, we're getting almost no lag. It's the same amount of lag and everything that I have normally, and of course it is a server, so there is inherently a little bit of lag there.
So I have about 2 hours of content that is just that still frame and the audio from the game and from me. So obviously I had to throw it all out. I am getting it to work now. You'll see this next clip is me actually getting it to work. I am going to continue recording with it because it does seem to be better than what I was using overall.
I'm going to take you on a tour of this building right here because we did a lot of building and you saw how it looked. So we're going to wait for everything to load in real fast. So we are getting a little bit of lag. We can go ahead and eat. But yeah, if we come over here, it's I'm using acacia doors because they kind of match the whole theme. We're using orange stained glass because it matches this. We did just have the elevator room over there, but we decided to add it over here to make it easier to build the walls. So these walls mimic each other, and then these walls mimic each other up until the middle part, where we have a door on this end, and just something that looks kind of neat on this end.
You can see it was working, but the settings weren't really dialed in, so it doesn't look great. I am about to hop back on the server. I have dialed in the settings a little bit, and I think it should be better, so we'll see.
Alright, so yes, we are heading back to the base, and yes, I am using Bandit Cam again. Right now I'm getting okay frames, but there is a little bit of lag. What I found is with the OBS recording software, when I do stuff like this, it lags, but everything else, walking in straight lines, is fine. For Bandit Cam, I can look around all day, and I get no lag, but whenever I start walking forward, it'll get choppy when I start moving fast. Oh, somebody left us a golden carrot. That was nice of them. I am the only one online right now, so we can sleep. Almost 2 stacks of nether wart from that farm after replanting. That's pretty good, actually. Otherwise, it's going to take too long. But yeah, I've just been going through and adding these 1 block further than the actual window goes, and I don't think it looks that bad.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Come on. Yes. Yes. Good thing chickens don't take fall damage, because I think he was actually hanging from the lead for a minute there. Which means that he would have hit the ground and died. But it's chicken. So now we have a chicken down here. The only problem is he might go through the nether portal, and if he goes into the nether, well, I don't think he's ever coming back. Did he go? Okay, no, he's right there. We'll do that. Huh. I was gonna just put them on the bottom, but I mean, We can actually fit through that. Wow. Well. Sadly, I think I'm going to have to call it here for today's episode. I'm kind of mixed because I feel like we haven't gotten much done, while at the same time, we got a ton done. We built an entire shop, or half of an entire shop, the whole first floor. But because of recording software stuff, we didn't actually record it. So, from a recording standpoint, this is probably going to be one of the shorter episodes, but from a productivity standpoint, this is probably on par, if not more, than we would normally get done. So, a little mixed on this episode. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below, 1, a name for our chicken. 2, do you like the covered up trapdoor thing for the Nether portal? And 3, do you like the shorter style episode? Is it better to go, 25 to 30 minutes, or better to go something like this? Yeah, comment that down below. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.